Oh.
One more time for my mind real quick.
Get lost while getting free.
True.
Yo, spit my
One more
wisdom.
time for my mind, please.
Yo, just get free, guys. Just free yourself.
Check it out, look, yo, hot day. Get out the lane and let me do my thing. Cause I came to change your mainframe. Sipping on Henny, so I'm spitting out flames. Piss the niggas off cause I'm calling out names. Sickest in the game since the days it came. Rock him and them, listening, giving them praise. I was just a kid trying to get a little fame. Now I'm on stage, feel the adrenaline in my veins. Come stop me, not saying but I ain't cocky. Screaming on rappers like I'm rapping to a rock beat. Cause y'all selling out for cheap like swap meets. But not me, not B, I got soul. All over the globe, the international headphones spinning, still in the zone with the Bridgetown crowd rocking, shocking the globe. And the people yeah. And I be telling cats, look how pale you act. Lip syncing got me thinking that Elvis back. I treat squads like hard, you get dealt for that. While I grind every line like I'm selling you crack. I can't wait till I drop and they shelve you cats. If they drop you from the label, I'ma help you pack like bye. Pay no mind to the welcome mat. Should've listened to the shit that I was telling you back there. Then again, I've been to hell and back. So I got hot shit that'll melt your wax. Flows it below the belt so your pelvis crack. Fuck a whip, I got whips that'll welt you back, homie. Lost Shaq and we still back, Kobe. Killer Cali is my home, just in California. Acting like you grown still.
Yeah, the b-boy scene out here in Gainesville, I think it's a very vibrant community. There's a lot of people out here doing it. You wouldn't expect it from, just a small town like this, but I guess it is a university town. There's people coming from all over, from all different cultures to, learn about these different art forms. And I guess that's kind of how it came together and gelled together here in this town. It's based, I guess, sort of out of the hip-hop collective, but there's all types of b-boys who come from here or come from the surrounding areas like Ocala and stuff like that, and come here to once a year to Soul Cypher to come and jam out and vibe, spread the culture,
Soul Cypher is a historical jam for Florida. It's the second longest running jam in Florida, and it just captured an era of like when Florida was still young.
Soul Cypher is a 3-day hip-hop festival. It is devoted to expanding the culture and strengthening the culture, not only in the North Florida area, but for the Southeast region. And it's a very large event. It's been going on for 13 years, and it is structured to bring out the best in every b-boy and artist and hip-hop artist that comes through to this event. Because there's no prize, it's a battle for pride.
It paved the way to show you what like honor a jam was, because at that time the most you could win in a jam was like $50, $100, something small. But then after a while, Soul Cypher is the only jam where there's no cash prize, but it became that much of a stigma where if you won Soul Cypher, it was respect, it was honor, it was like, because this was a real jam. And it brought out the true b-boying aspect of it, because people wanted to win Soul Cypher, not for any money, but just because it was a skill level based jam, and it's just an awesome vibe. I mean, you got everybody, all of Florida coming together. You've seen people from Miami, from Pensacola, just all of Florida, and everywhere in between just come together and just celebrating the culture, and that's what makes Soul Cypher like the best.
You could expect to see a lot, man. It's gonna jump off this. I expect the battles to be pretty fierce competition. There's a lot of guys coming in from out of town and a lot of reps on the line, so you're gonna see a lot of good dancers and a lot of people getting down. So yeah, it's always Soul Cypher's always fresh, man. Like it's always a jam for the reps and for people to come out and battle for respect. So it's always really good battles.
Whoa. Soul Cypher is the place to be to prove yourself.
It's an eye-opener.
Mentally, physically, emotionally,
spiritually.
Soul Cypher. Cypher your soul here.
Yeah. Nah, this shit's ill. It's dope. I never got to come, and now I'm here with my boys. Yo, Soul Cypher's a place, bro. Cypher your souls out.
B-boying as a whole, I mean, it's just become a whole culture that's so uplifting, and it allows you to define yourself as a person. And you can create a character, to express on that floor or in a battle.
Definitely the culture of hip-hop, and especially the dance world, it gives you the ability to create something that you can call your own, and you can be a part of something where it's away from everything. I mean, like, in the very beginning, breaking was my church. It was my religion, It was the place where I got away from all family issues, from financial issues, personal issues, just everything. It was a place to, even the name itself took upon it. I broke away. I was breaking, everything just going off in the dance. And to me, that was my first understanding, but it wasn't until later on that I started to realize, because I wasn't at all a Christian, but God, like, touched me through this. He showed me, he revealed himself through this. And then I saw something bigger. Like, there's never been anything I've been a part of my life where you can see people from all nations, all religious backgrounds, every single type of walk of life under one roof, as the culture of hip hop has done. And when I saw that, I just showed that's what God was calling me. Like, this is my people. I want them all. And so I saw that everything in this dancing was just him showing me to understand them. Because I guarantee you, if anybody tried to explain to me the Bible before it went one ear out the other, I didn't get it. But once I was becoming a dancing and I saw the dancing metaphors, forget it. I was hooked. So to me, that's where b-boying came about.
I like the freestyle movements, the powerful energy that it brings. Like, anybody can dance and anybody can break dance, but it's not something you can just jump into. You have to live, breathe, eat it, and I love every part about it. There's not one day I've been like, I'm tired of breakdancing.
Breakdancing is, for me, in my own opinion, it's more than, than just battling. It's more than, winning money, winning prizes. It's like a family. The bond that, we share in a cypher or a battle is just, I can't explain it. The hype of the moment, it's like, man, these are my brothers. We get each other hype. Dancing to me is my life. Hearing the music, expressing myself. For me, it's never about making somebody look stupid. It's just dancing, So for me, that's it for me.
Have fun with it, express your feelings through it, and just let the music take you somewhere you haven't been.
It's about just being yourself, having fun, being serious, but not being serious, and just painting your soul on the floor. That's it. That's what I see.
Soul Cypher.
Just like the freedom that I get. It's unlike any other outlet I have, regardless if it's painting or whatever. It's something that I can physically do. It keeps me in shape, and as well as it's something like you get in tune with the music. It's kind of like painting, but with your body. So it's just something I absolutely love.
And for me personally, it's just like an artistical outlet. I mean, I don't know how to paint, I don't know how to combine colors, but in my mind, I'm able to combine moves and come up with them. Yeah. So that's just my way of expression, and since I became Christian, it also has become a ministry.
To express yourself through dance, it is an entire new meaning to feelings. I've had points in my life where I've been so down, so angry, or so happy, or an emotion that has been so intense that I have not been able to express it or explain it through words or even meaning or showing someone. So, and it comes out in dance, and it is alive. Dance is alive, and when I feel hip hop music, when I break dance, it's just like I'm showing you who I am, and I'm telling you this is why I'm here.
It's my way of just breaking away, because personally, I have my own life. I'm a wife, I'm a mom, I have my house, I hold down my house. But when I'm able to break away from all of those things is when I'm dancing, and being able to just express myself. If I'm angry, mad, sad, extremely happy, I'm able to just dance through that moment,
We're definitely striving to bring everybody together, no matter where you're from, but we're focusing especially on bringing in college students, because then they'll have a positive outlet, as well as the youth. And we're bringing in MCs, DJ, breakdancing, and bringing them together. It's very important, because that's how it started. And if we keep that culture around and keep them vibing off of each other, that's very important, because sometimes they get so separated that they forget about the other pillars of hip hop, and that's, it's very important to keep it together.
All the elements, in my opinion, they all feed off of each other. If you're learning breakdancing, you're going to learn more about, feeling the rhythm and getting into it. So you can take that to DJing, and now all of a sudden you can, understand, the breakdowns and why they're so important, and then you can take your skills from DJing to maybe making beats, so you could sync things up properly and all that, for example.
One more thing, b-boying is an element, part of hip-hop culture. And unfortunately, that is not on the radio, and that is not on TV, and that is not anywhere. If you want to get the true truth right now, I feel like we're the slaves, and the truth is in the underground. You know what I mean? We got to get in this underground railroad where it just tells you this is the truth. These are the free people. So hip hop is definitely, I mean, if you're an MC in any format, but you don't have any knowledge of b-boys or any knowledge of graffiti artists or any knowledge of DJs, then how are you part of hip hop culture? You know what I mean? So definitely one idea I feel like I can boast upon, that b-boys are probably the truest representatives of the true hip hop culture. Because at a b-boy jams, you'll have MCs going off, you'll have DJs going off, and you'll have graph heads going off. Very rare that I go to one of those other elements where they involve everybody. So definitely, man, much love to b-boys, man.
Yeah.
And B-girls.
And b-girls, sorry. And b-ladies.
So right.
Yeah, time to get it right, y'all. Yeah, time to get it right, y'all. Hey yo, let the poppers pop and the breakers break. B-boys, get your hands up. B-girls, get your hands up. You know what I'm saying? Bounce to this. Say yo, let the poppers pop and the breakers break. B-boys, get your hands up. B-girls, get your hands up. You know what I'm saying? Bounce to this. Say yo, let the poppers pop and the breakers break. B-boys, get your hands up. B-girls, get them up, y'all. Get them up, y'all. Hey yo, this is Up Rock, raw beats and rhymes and whatnot. Watch, I'll bring it back to how we do things up top. Best of the West, warlock of the East. Raps for slang speech to impeach the beast dirt department. Give me that resident push. Rappers don't sound right like President Bush. They're talking the same thing, trying to claim king. But knowledge rules everything around me. Cream, K's for cutting off at cost. Pay up, I'm like landlord of raw hardcore. Of course I give it up if respect is due. I got 99 problems and next is you. If you really want problems, I suggest you do. The math check your paragraphs destitute. Let the poppers pop and the breakers break. B-boys, get your hands up. B-girls, get your hands up. You know what I'm saying? Bounce to this. Say yo, let the poppers pop and the breakers break. B-boys, get your hands up. B-girls, get your hands up. You know what I'm saying? Bounce to this. Say yo, let the poppers pop and the breakers break.